What if I told you the NHL's future stars aren't just being molded in North America anymore? Let me tell you about a move that's shaking up the hockey world, and it's not even about a superstar. The Montreal Canadiens are sending Vinzenz Rohrer, a 21-year-old Austrian forward, on loan to a Swiss club for the 2026-27 season. Now, here's the kicker: this isn't just another player development move. It's a bold statement about where the league is headed, and what it means for young players trying to break into the NHL. Personally, I think this loan deal is more than just a stopgap. It's a sign of how the NHL is starting to rethink its approach to international talent. Rohrer's story is fascinating. He's a third-round pick from 2022, but instead of being buried in the AHL or junior leagues, he's been carving out a reputation in Switzerland. Last season, he scored 15 goals and 25 points in 52 games for Zurich SC, which is no small feat. But here's what people don't realize: the Swiss National League isn't just a stepping stone, it's a competitive league with elite players. If you can thrive there, you're proving you can handle top-level hockey. What makes this really interesting is how it contrasts with the traditional path of Canadian junior leagues. Rohrer played 2 seasons in the OHL with Ottawa, scoring 44 goals in 118 games, but now he's taking a different route. In my opinion, this shows a growing trend where European players are choosing to develop in their home countries rather than the North American system. And let's talk about the Canadiens' strategy here. They signed Rohrer to a 3-year entry-level deal last June, but instead of rushing him to the AHL, they're loaning him to a club where he can play meaningful minutes. This isn't just about giving him experience, it's about testing his readiness in a high-pressure environment. A detail I find fascinating is that EV Zug is a club known for developing NHL talent. Players like Nicklas Backstrom and David Pastrnak have come through their system. So, is this a calculated risk, or a strategic move to fast-track Rohrer's growth? From my perspective, it's both. The Habs are gambling on his ability to adapt, but they are also using this as a way to keep him engaged without burning out in the AHL. What this really suggests is a shift in how NHL teams are handling young players. Loan deals are becoming more common, especially with European prospects. It's a way to keep players motivated, give them a taste of elite competition, and avoid the pitfalls of the AHL grind. But here's the catch: if Rohrer fails in Switzerland, does that mean the Canadiens are done with him? Or is this just a temporary setback? One thing that immediately stands out to me is how this move could affect his NHL timeline. If he returns with improved skills, he might push for a roster spot in 2026. But if he struggles, the Canadiens could be forced to re-evaluate their investment. This raises a deeper question: are we seeing the end of the traditional junior to AHL pipeline for European players? If so, what does that mean for the future of the NHL's draft strategy? I think this is just the beginning. More teams will likely follow suit, especially with the rising cost of developing players in North America. What many people don't realize is that the Swiss League is producing more NHL-ready players than ever before. And if Rohrer can prove himself there, he might become a case study for how the league is evolving. So, what do you think? Is this a smart move for the Canadiens, or are they risking too much by sending a young player abroad? Let me know in the comments. This is just the start of a bigger conversation about the future of hockey development.